Welcome back to FB Gaming, guys. I am one of your hosts. I am Biscuit Weasel, and my partner is
Claire from Gaming Members. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Biscuit.
Thank you guys for gaming with us. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what we're calling a mini blog post that was dropped on the forums tonight. The Jubilee legendary unlock for the X-Men team. But before we get to that, guys, if you're new to our channel, I just want to say thank you. Please take a moment to hit that big red subscribe button. Make sure you turn on those bell notifications so you guys get all of our latest content when it goes live. And make sure you share the video with your friends and alliance mates. It really does help us out. We also like hearing things from you about things that you see that you like, things that you don't like. We want to improve and make this as best as we can. So if you can give us some feedback in the comment section below, we would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to chat with us offline or catch us live on our Twitch streams, all those links will also be down in the description below.
So, yeah, like Biscuit said at the beginning of the video, this is a good one for you and me because we are able to do this.
Yes.
Occurrence number 1.
Yes, I can't say how excited. I can't say how enough of I'm excited I am. So if you guys have been living under a rock, then you don't know what the next legendary character is. But if you have not been living under that rock, then you absolutely know that Jubilee, who is an X-Men, is going to be our next legendary unlock. Now, when she was first announced, there was a lot of speculation about what team would be required for her unlock. And I am super thrilled to say, guys, that the Pimtech team is the required team for an unlock. So basically, 5 characters at 5 stars get you a 5-star Jubilee. Now, there's only 5 characters in the Pimtech squad, so that's the only 5 you can use.
And this isn't new. A bunch of the Doc Ock was the last legendary to come out, and Doc Ock is a restricted 5. You have to use the X-Force team, which is only 5 characters.
Yep.
Black Bolt was only 5 characters. Pimtech is the unlock team, and we were everything. All the signs were pointing to them being the unlock team, and all the content creators were saying, yes, they're going to probably be the unlock team. You know, everything's looking like that. And then Jubilee wasn't in the blog post. She wasn't in the last blog.
In the patch.
Patch. Yes, that's the word.
Yeah, and I was so nervous when she wasn't in the patch because I was fully expecting her to be in the patch.
Mm-hmm. We all of us were. Well, most of us were. There's some people like, no, there's no way. And so people started walking back their idea of Pimtech being the unlock team.
And so, Yellow, so as Claire mentioned, that Yellow Jacket is the RTA character, whereas last month it was for Zemo. Well, this month it's going to be for Yellow Jacket. But the really cool part of this post is they gave us a look at her passive.
This one has a few pieces of other characters, and I'll admit as well, while it sounds really cool within the Astonishing X-Men team, I'll admit it doesn't feel like a legendary passive. When you look at all their legendary characters in this game, a lot of times they have something in their kit that makes them really good with their team, but makes them usable in other teams. Jubilee feels really locked into Astonishing X-Men right now, and it's going to take her basic, her special to really make us learn whether or not, whatever, either her special or ultimate, whichever one wasn't shown. We'll have text in here saying what it was.
Throughout her kit, it's Astonishing X-Men. Astonishing X-Men. It's just
Wolverine.
There's
one not an Astonishing X-Men right now.
No.
But anyways, we're gonna go through the passive,
yep.
And talk about it, and then we'll look at the Pimtech team and where they could potentially be farmable.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the rest of the video.
Absolutely. So for her passive, again, everything is centric around the Astonishing X-Men tag. So whenever you have an Astonishing X-Men ally that drops below 50% health, you're gonna feel Jubilee fills Beast's speed bar by 30%, and she generates an ability energy for allied Beast. Now, this is really important because Beast is like he's that sustainability for the team. He has a heal, he cleanses, he has offense up, and it generates ability energy and defense up on his ultimate. So he's going to be like that sustainable character that's going to get that team over that little issue or that little speed bump in that match that they have. His ultimate is takes 10 energy, so being able to feel that energy for that ultimate so that you can use
a little bit more
is very, very much needed. Because as it stands right now, it starts at either 7 or 8, and then after you take a couple of turns, you get it topped off to 10. But once you use it, it's going to take basically anywhere from 5 to 8 turns.
And mind you, this is a raid team, by the way.
Yes.
This is supposed to be shaping to be a raid team.
Yes. So being able to feel his ultimate is going to be very important for this team to be really successful in raids. So on the enemy death, you're also going to feel the Astonishing X-Men allies speed bar by 25%, which is very similar to the symbiotes. So you're on this, it's very similar, but it's instead of it dropping below a health threshold, this is an enemy death.
Which makes sense because in raids you're going to be fighting more than 5 or 6 characters.
Correct.
It's going to be 12, 13 characters.
Right. You might have 3 or 4 waves of 4 or 5 characters.
So you're going to be running through multiple teams and you're going to be filling up the speed bar all the time. And this is on death. It's kind of like they took Scream's on death and Carnage's speed bar fill and put them together.
Yep. Which is
and I think this is the trend with Jubilee right now, is that a lot of the abilities feel like other characters' abilities just changed and tag word changed,
smashed and thrown in together.
On this character's and each Astonishing X-Men or Wolverine ally's turn, apply assist now to self, Wolverine, or a random Astonishing X-Men ally. And this is very much like Miss Marvel when a young Avenger or a Hero Brawler takes a turn, they have a chance of her getting assist now. If she takes a turn, she has a chance of getting it to someone else. Ant-Man has this, and if he doesn't get it, it goes to Yellow Jackets. Storm has in her passive to apply assist now. And so they'll be taking turns, they'll be assisting, which is going to be useful if you're running with characters that have that striker skirmisher combo. That's one of those things that maybe would be nice. We don't know yet. Obviously, we don't have the rest of the kit, so we don't know what's good with it. Finally, there's a raid component.
Yes. So, this is going to be, it's supposed to be a raid team. So they're going to gain an additional 20% speed, not speed bar. So whatever that speed number is, whether it's 140 or 110, a 20% additional speed for self and Astonishing X-Men allies. And they're also going to gain plus 40% damage for self and Astonishing X-Men allies, which is a tremendous amount of damage because you factor that in. Plus, then you get Beast Ultimate, where he grants your team offense up, which is an additional 50%. So now you're talking.
Combine that with Iceman's reduced armor
for the enemy team, raids. And you're talking about massive numbers now.
Hopefully massive numbers.
Yes.
Hopefully massive numbers.
Theoretically massive numbers.
or hopefully they have, or maybe it's to solve a problem, which is how these live service games are done. They create a problem, and then they offer you the solution for the problem.
Yes.
So we could potentially see something like a U8, maybe an increase to the gamma tiers, or I don't know. Maybe this is an answer to a harder global tier, global lane in alpha. But we don't know. Gosh, let me tell you, I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, no, that's the mini blog post. We have an official blog post next week.
Yeah. So all right, guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our Pimtech team. Now, this is my team. Now, if you guys are new to our channel, then you haven't seen any of our stuff, but Blair and I both weld pretty hard on the Pimtech team. I have, as you guys can see, I have four of the 5 characters at 5 stars. Yellow Jacket, I'm at 59 of 130, so I need 71 shards for him. a lot of people don't like the team. I like the team. It's fun.
But
Stature's-
really, let's be honest. The winner of the team is Ghost.
Oh, it's Ghost, hands down, which is why
Both of us.
And yes, that's why both of us have Ghost at Gear 14. You're already in Dark Dimension 3, which some of your footage is showing up there.
And using Ghost with my team in Dark Dimension 3.
Yep,
So
and I am getting ready to start my Dark Dimension 3 runs at the recording when we recorded this in about 24 hours from the recording time. So I mean, hands down, Dark Dimension for this team, Ghost is an absolute 100% winner. Worth a couple of T4s, worth Gear 14, worth Gear 15 in my opinion.
But anyways, the big thing with Pimtech team we want to talk about is accessibility, availability. We are currently.
How are we going to get them? Where are they going to be?
Where are they at? Wasp is in Villains 4 and 9, which is a hard node, so she's hard node farmable. If you even considered that Pimtech was going to be the unlocked team, you would have been farming her a very long time ago. Because it's one node.
Yeah.
I've made some predictions about where they're going to be, and I don't know. I think my confidence is like 80%. Is that Yellow Jacket? I almost feel like it's either get a node or it's going to go to the ring store.
I think Yellow Jacket's going to get a node. Now, we both agree Ghost will most likely go to the ring store.
And again, if we are wrong about these, this is pure speculation. This is us just taking a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Stature's actually the wild card, in my opinion, because they will typically make one character, and it's not always the most significant character, hard to get. For the sheer sake of making you have to wail on the least important character on the team. I think my initial prediction would be that she goes to the 10% drop rate in the Blitz orbs, which is the same method that they currently have dominant. But I feel like I feel like we're due for a Blitz store shakeup. I don't know. I mean, I think if she doesn't go to the 10% drop in Blitz orbs, I think she'd go to the 10%. If they're gonna do like one location is already in the Blitz store, Lost is on a node, Yellow Jacket to raid, Ghost to war, Stature to arena. But yeah, that's the team. Again, Biscuit and I have both taken our Ghost to 14 because she's the star of the team. But hopefully you won't have any issues unlocking Jubilee. Hopefully I don't have any issues unlocking Jubilee. All I'd have to do is maybe just pump a little bit more. We have 14 Ghosts, for good Lord's sake.
Right.
So there should be no issues here. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do us for this one. Like I said, later on this week, we're gonna talk about the RTA changes. We're gonna look and see if after a couple of days in, almost a weekend, where do we stand on progression, and what does that mean for is it going to be feasible to finish the pass early again? Was the changes to doing abilities instead of knockouts, did that feel good? All right. As always, all the links and stuff are in the description down below. You can check us on Biscuit's Twitch channel 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, doing Biscuits and Star Lords, where we talk about Marvel Strike Force and talk about new player stuff, and Biscuit making decisions and me trying to talk him off of cliffs. Or you can go and join Discords also down below and check out everything that where we're at, including Twitters and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, we will see you all with another video here on FBW Gaming here in a couple of days.